Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Grizzly Bear Sims YouTube channel, Grizzly Bear Farms. We are on Lawfolds, episode number 25, and we're basically picking up just maybe a few game hours from when we were last together with episode number 24. We've got our JCB connected to our Joskin here, and we need to sell some grain because we have that high demand, great demand for grain. So we're going to do that, and we're basically going to hire a worker to do this for us because, well, why not? And so we've already got our course set up here, and we've already got that set up into four-wheel drive. We're going to do wheat because wheat is what we have. We have lots of wheat, actually. Let's see, we have 165,803 liters of wheat, and it's selling for about 1,200 liters there, or 1,200 pounds a liter. So we will get this set up here, and let's go ahead and just fill in first manually, and we'll do first waypoint, and then we'll let this hired worker go ahead and do this. Now, if you notice, money is a little different than maybe it was in episode number 24. I had to set up course play and sold a small amount of barley in the course of getting things set up. So we'll do drive course from here, and he is going to go ahead and go on his way, and then we will jump out and let him earn his keep for a little while. All right, we're going to do a couple of different things. Obviously, that's our money-making project for this episode. And we're going to take our New Holland and just drive it down to the dairy facility because we want to go ahead and feed our dairy cows really quick before we get started on baling this straw. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful week, and thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back for another episode. I really appreciate that. So, a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned, and I forget which series. It might have been in Colebrook Park Farm when I was mucking the cows out, and I talked about how cool it would be if there was functionality that we could literally move the cows out of that facility some way. So I'm sure it would just be a menu option, hit 5 and it will move the cows out or something of that nature. And I was looking around as I was up here at the dairy farm, and even over at the sheep facility as well, how also it would be cool if we could actually move our livestock into different pastures. So like, for example, there at the sheep facility, there is the grass field, which we mowed and belled as grass a couple of episodes ago, and it's kind of connected to the main sheep pasture. And how cool would it be if we could actually just move the sheep from their main pasture into the other pasture, just for maybe temporary purposes, whatever. It's all connected. That's how things are done in the real world. I mean, you have the opportunity to move your livestock from one pasture to the other for whatever reason that might be. So we're backing up to our Keenan mixing wagon here, and we're just going to basically move this guy right out here kind of in the middle and make it a little easy for us. We'll go ahead and switch him on and get out and come over here and get in our telehandler. And we just basically need to give them just one load of mixed rations. We'll get them topped up. Well, it won't top them up, but it'll give them enough for what we need to do. So our mixture is going to be 1 straw, which, as you can tell, you can see, need the straw. Need to get that straw off that field and get it get it baled, and get it back here and stacked and everything. We're going to just bale in this episode. I won't bore you with stacking, or if I do show you some stacking, it'll be, you know, the very last bit of it that we need to do. And so yes, this is I did a mod review, a 5-minute mod review on this Keenan mixing wagon, and I did modify it for 16,000 liters just to make it a little bit easier with the ratios and everything, because I think the way it came, it was at 9,000 liters. I think that they have since bumped that up to 12,000, but 16 is a good 16 is a good number. Well, I can't get it to come on, connect in. There we go. 16. He sold one load, 37,000, almost $38,000 for a load of wheat. We'll take that. That will come in handy. We've got at least, I think at least 5 loads that he will need to do. And there's our silage, and then we need 2 hay. So our ratio for right now is going to be 1 straw, 1 silage, and 2 hay. And let me just check inventory right quick to see if they need anything else. They could use some grass, so we'll grab a couple of bales of grass, put the grass in there as well. And just remember, can't feed grass in the wintertime, so we got to give them all their grass needs. All their grass needs and everything now. And 2 grass bales will do it. Just 2, not 3. Okay. And we'll go get back in the New Holland. We'll dump this off for them. Make sure we've got mixed rations, and we do. Greens all the way across. And there we go. I just like the looks of this little Keenan mixing wagon versus the in-game one, and I really didn't think that we needed the really large one, and that's like 64,000 liters of mixed rations, and I don't think that we need that. At least we don't need it right now on this farm. If we continue to play this map for any length of time, and we continue to add cows and everything, then obviously that might be something that we might look into doing, is upgrading our mixing wagon for larger capacity. But for now, I think this will be just fine. I'm having a little bit of a difficulty getting this. It's these short trailers. There we go. Get square with the world. Slow and steady wins a race. Alright. Let's go back and we'll grab our baler and our 8-stack auto stacker and get started baling this straw. We will bale both, I'm planning to bale both fields, but probably only need the straw from one field will probably be fine, so I will sell the straw that's probably on field 33. We'll take it in and sell that. Let me look at something here. Is that, yep, we can get off the field there. Okay. This map is a bit tight on some of the gates and such, and so that long trailer that holds like 32 bales, it's a bit tight, but we can get off that field from the back side of it, and that way we don't have a problem turning, and should work just fine. Alright, and we'll go ahead and get backed up to our baler here. You guys have seen this a couple of times before, I realize, but it's all part of the story, and it's all what we need to do to keep our farm running. So go ahead and unfold our baler. Put that in that mode. And lower our pickup. And let's get right to work. Not sure what the yield will be. The first time that we harvested a product that gave us a swath, a windrow like this, we basically, because we didn't have cows and we weren't planning on putting cows on this map, and so I basically went ahead and picked everything up with the forage harvester and sold it directly. But the forage harvester, I believe, only holds like 30,000 liters, I believe, and so with our bale trailer holding 32 bales, you can do the math, 32 times 4, much more faster to go ahead and bale everything and then haul the bales to the sell point that we don't need and go ahead and sell those. Because keep in mind, we will have a winter barley or wheat crop that we'll have access to harvesting early, you know, like probably early summer instead of late summer, fall. So that will certainly help us out if we start running low on straw. Like he sold another load of wheat, so he's doing a good job. drop this. And off we go again. As we can get completely off course here, get back on the swath there. So we'll get quite a few bells off this, I'm sure. Now you might be noticing something a bit different down in the lower right-hand HUD, and I believe that is the from the updated version of the game extension mod. And I took that, it is the latest and greatest version is 4.0, and so I believe that that is what's showing, because I certainly have never noticed that before, but it'll show straw, square bale, and I believe that, like I said, is compliments of the new game extension mod. The game extension mod's pretty cool. It allows a bunch of different things that you can do. I've showcased it, or I've talked about it. I didn't do a mod review on it, but I have talked about it here on this channel, on the videos and such. And so go ahead and empty that. But if you pull it up, you do your farmer's touch. This is where you can walk out into the field and see, you know, how much, how ripe, what the ripe status is of your field. Vehicle HUD icons. I think this is a new one. DC shuttle control. I think this is drive control, shuttle control. So you can turn it on and off here, which is kind of convenient. Keeps you from having to use the space bar. Some people don't like using shuttle control. Other things like here, like overtime rates, you can set up what hour you can start hiring AI and what their rates are, and a whole bunch of different things. If you're running a multiplayer server, we use this time scale at night here. We set this to 20, and that way it'll just fast forward through the nighttime, and that really helps with making sure that the server is kind of always in daylight hours. That's what our users typically prefer, is to farm in the daytime. Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do is, I realize this is a super short episode at about 20 minutes and some change, but I really just wanted to provide a little glimpse into baling the straw, just to kind of tell the story. And obviously I wanted to tell the story of getting our wheat sold, taking advantage of this high demand that we have currently at the moment. And also, good news is we have another great demand for canola that expires tomorrow at noon. So we're in for a pretty lucky treat, I think, because I think when we come together for the next game day, it will be the first day of fall. So this will be the last video from this game day. We'll come together first day of fall. we're going to harvest our 2 canola fields. We've got a little bit of canola in storage, and then most likely we will sell that to take advantage of the great demand and help build our cash and everything up that we'll use to invest in something or another. And until then, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. My voice is starting to go just a little bit. I think I talked about it the previous episode. I think it has to do with just how dry it's been around here. And so it is also Monday. This is President's Day. And here in about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, my wife and I are going to go out to the state park that I was telling you about as well, and take a look and see if we can, she wants to take her camera and see if there's any wildlife. And so I'll certainly update you on that on the next episode. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry for the short episode. I'll give you a little bit more content next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.